while I'm doing that.
I feel like I'm
just finishing my stretches.
I'm sitting 50-yard line at the Special Olympics right now.
Buddy, I ain't even making it a yard. I'm making it 2 feet. Oh. All right, there we go. I've been off the show for a couple weeks, so let me explain what happened. It has nothing to do with the Gaza situation. We have very strong opinions about that. I was blackout drunk 2 weeks ago, and my car had blown a tire, so I didn't have my car. So I was trying to get Ben or Jake to drive me to the show, but I think I was too drunk to communicate with them.
I texted him that I'll be there in an hour to pick you up, and 7 minutes later, I got 2 calls and 2 texts. Where are you? It's been an hour.
It felt like an hour to me. I think I was half asleep on the couch. All I remember after the Bills game, it was devastating defeat to Patriots. This was 2 weeks ago again, folks. Back in time here. Enter your DeLorean.
Yeah.
But then I remember that like being like, oh, I'm not making the show. Going to bed, and then around like 8:30, I just fell out of bed. I dropped a good 3 feet onto the ground. The loudest bang I've ever heard in my life. That woke me up. Then I stumbled into the living room, asked my mom, how are the Chargers doing against the Chiefs? She's like, Jake, that game ended a couple hours ago. I'm like, oh. Then I ordered a pizza and drank a little bit more, and I watched the Jets game.
You went back whole pizza?
I did eat. I won't lie. I did eat the whole pizza.
It feels good to eat a whole pizza.
I had to go into my room and then rip off all the tags on my clothing after doing that because I can't let. I'm like, I have to. Nobody can know what size I am now. Yeah, I ordered a whole pizza and ate it like 8:30 at night, and that's not a good feeling. Especially when you're watching the Jets and the Eagles, 2 teams that I don't like.
The Eagles are good.
The Eagles are good, but I don't like them.
Yeah.
Do you like the Eagles?
I don't like their coach.
Their coach bothers me. He looks like somebody that I know. We might know who, but that's other than that.
He is from the Western New York area.
Is he?
Yeah.
Explains why I hate him. I don't like him. I don't like looking at his face. Jalen Hurts is nice. I like him. I like that he got his master's degree during like a season. Gentleman and a scholar. I also will say I don't really like that Kelsey guy.
You don't like Jason Kelsey?
I think he's annoying.
How?
I don't know. I don't like that the Kelsey brothers just have a podcast. It bothers me.
They're just a way more successful version of us.
Yeah.
If we both played in the NFL,
jeez,
made millions of dollars.
Shut up. Well, that's not.
That's all it is.
Yeah, maybe. What would you play in the NFL if you?
I'd probably play tight end.
Okay.
Realistically, unrealistically, quarterback.
Yeah. I think I could like give him like water on the sidelines and then maybe that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd be like the designated ass patter. They come back and I just like pat them up. You know how the coach like slaps up them when they're coming back? I'd be on like the other end and just turned around and then slapping their ass.
Leave every game in handcuffs.
That's the goal.
I think you would just be in the showers.
I would
with the towel and
I'd be in the showers.
Hit the shower.
Come on, get the showers, guys.
We lost to the Dolphins.
Hit the showers. And I'm just standing there watching them with my arms folded and shaking my head. That's the dream there. No, but there's a man that I love named Baker Mayfield. And you almost met him on Thursday. But he had this great mic'd up moment after he scored, I think, with the Browns. He's like, all right, guys, group hug in the showers.
He's fun.
He's very fun.
He's okay at football.
He would have been good if he didn't get hurt. If he didn't play through
I do have a thing where there's a certain level where I think you're too fat to be a franchise quarterback. And
he's not fat. He's just, like, bulky. He's sturdy. I feel like that because even when I get, like, very skinny, like, my chest just protrudes. Like, I have a big rib cage. And this isn't a fat kid excuse because I've lost.
No, the fats are the best fibbers.
I'm not. No, because I'm not fibbing right now. It might be a little heavier than I have been.
No, you look good now, but you were fat. The fats are the best fibbers.
But no, I'm saying like in between this being fat, when I got down to like 160 pounds, I looked like a skeleton. My chest would still protrude because you do have big bones. That's not a fib. That's not a fib.
It's a
That's
fib.
not a fib that I kept since being obese in high school. That's not a fib. That's a thing.
I feel like I'm watching that video.
I just think he's big boned.
I'm watching the video right now live with the girl from Panera. I got a veggie sandwich and chips, or and an apple, and there's 2 things of chips. This isn't my sandwich.
I ordered a avocado and veggie sandwich. This is a turkey and bacon. I didn't
She just
order
goes,
this.
bacon.
Bacon, and then she was like, "It's good though," and then she eats it. I know that girl.
Yeah.
She's on. She has her own YouTube channel.
She's like,
a
I'm
fat delusion.
I'm
Yeah.
so upset right now as the sandwich is gone.
Yeah.
She just devoured them.
I didn't order chips. I had an apple. She's like, I would call back the store if my order was completely wrong like that.
Yeah.
No.
And also, she's still eating healthy-ish at Panera.
Yeah, but
It's still a healthier
You order
sandwich.
the fattest thing at Panera, though.
Oh, there's extra mayo.
Yeah.
Fat people love mayo.
Yeah. You could still get a little chunky off of Panera.
Yeah, but it would take
Did
more
you
time.
see the fucking what's going on with their 1T? Where
What?
it has like
Oh, all the caffeine?
all the caffeine.
Yeah.
Emily, you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an insane amount of caffeine.
It's like, what, 400 milligrams of caffeine?
It's like more than like 4 Red Bulls in this like 1T.
Yeah, I drank it.
I saw like a lady on Instagram like talking, doing their, and she was like drinking, and she's like, "Yeah, I drink like 3 of these a day," and I'm like,
Try crack.
I've seen meth heads, Ben. I've talked to a meth head before, and they're just, I'm like, this is the same exact energy.
And you're spending more money than they are.
Like, yeah, you are. I'm like, you could lose a couple teeth, sister, and
Yeah.
you could hit them streets.
I feel like that meth head's going to live longer.
Probably. I honestly think they would,
Yeah.
because they're not eating anything.
No.
They'll eat like a cockroach here and there. They'll pick up like a potato bug and eat that every now and then
For protein?
for protein or whatever they think. They're in the dumpster trying to find their kids. They're not they're not eating at
They're not
Panera.
finding their kids.
No. They're not eating Panera.
Their kids are halfway to Waco.
Well, the kids might be in the dumpster because they never got started. But
Yeah, but if there's I'm banking on the mother being responsible for them.
yeah, maybe. Isn't that the always the college striver, successful mother, than the crackhead boyfriend?
Yeah.
There is that archetype. Yeah, no, Panera's just it's okay.
Do you count it as fast food?
Yeah.
Does it have a drive-through?
No.
Some of
Do you count
Oh,
five?
some of them do?
Yeah.
Some of them. There we go.
Okay, so it's fast food.
But do you count like Five Guys as fast food? That was a fat guy grunt.
Yeah.
That was a fat. Do you have to consult your stomach first?
I'm not lying about the grunt.
I know you're not.
No, but Five Guys is just fat, greasy food.
It's fat grease, but it comes out pretty fast, right?
I don't even. Yeah, it does, but
Yeah.
then that's like Shake Shack.
I kind of consider that fast food.
I'll count it as fast food. I don't like Five Guys.
No, I don't either.
If I eat Five Guys, I feel like I'm on Jupiter. I can't
Yeah.
move.
This is the same thing with like Jim's. It's like
Jim's is just fucking heavy.
I want to kill myself every time I eat it.
Yeah.
It's like once every 2 or 3 months, I'll get super drunk. I'm like, I need food now, and then I order Jim's, and I get it. And I'm like, this is the worst.
It's
thing ever.
never good.
It's never good. It's greasy.
It should come with a musket and some gunpowder. That should be my side.
I'm like, I get the, and then I'm just eating it on the toilet immediately. I'm like, I'm not leaving.
Eating
this.
it on the toilet.
Yeah, I'm not leaving that toilet for the next 12 hours.
Yeah, this is home.
This is home. This kind of food I'm eating. Yeah, no, you feel like you've just eaten. You feel like your organs are all like just working backwards when you eat something like that.
Yeah, they're scrambling.
They're scrambling.
There's a pass rush on
There's
them.
a pass rush on. They're
running
scrambling
right.
in the pie, and guess what? They're not Josh Allen. They're not hurtling over a defender and making that.
No, they're fumbling.
They're fumbling. They're fumbling bad. Oh, God.
It's like a fire drill in there.
Chinese fire drill.
Um,
What else is in your mind?
Matthew Perry died. I didn't talk about it last week.
Could I be any more deceased?
I did say
Yeah, Matt. You ever hear the Artie Lang story, where he's talking about how he hosted SNL and Norm was telling Artie Lang about Matt Perry,
no.
and he's like, yeah. I'm not gonna do an Artie Lang voice. I'd have to do like a pound of cocaine and another pound of heroin.
Well,
and then also eat like another pound of deli meats, because how could he be that fat and do all that and still be alive?
Oh, we got time.
Yeah, but no, because he hosted SNL when Norm was on, and apparently Matt, you know that, oh, could I be any more gay? You know that voice he does? He called it Matt speak. It wasn't sarcasm. He said he's like, yeah, he has a new way of talking called Matt speak. And that's what he would do instead of sarcasm.
He probably wasn't even in character.
But no, this is the best part of this. Norm was at a SNL after party. Harvey Weinstein was there.
Okay.
And Harvey Weinstein was talking about Matthew Perry. And he's like, this kid's a genius, right? And he's like, Norm, what do you think? Norm's like, what, is he good at math or something? No. I don't like Friends. I think it's a fucking terrible show.
But everyone's going to watch the rewatch just to see Jen Aniston again.
Courtney Cox is hotter.
That's fucking ludicrous.
We've had this debate before. I will leap across this table. I might not win the fight, but I'll get a couple punches in for Courtney Cox.
You wouldn't get one for
I would get a couple punches in for Courtney Cox.
Put it up to a poll. Who's hotter, Courtney Cox?
Courtney Cox in the 90s versus Jen Aniston in the 90s, and it's Courtney Cox. It depends on what you like. Do you want the blonde?
I want the blonde.
With blue eyes?
I want the stereotypical.
Okay.
Blonde hair, blue eyes. Those are good genes.
Yeah. Those are the genes you have. Where'd you get those genes from, Ben?
Maybe
a little Freudian right there.
A long time ago in World War II.
There was a guy.
Jen Aniston would have been in the 1%.
She would have been.
My point exactly.
It's not so funny because a lot of those German guys who were running the war were just bald and ugly.
Yeah.
Heinrich Himmler looked like a fucking muskrat. And he was the one running that clean the gene pool project there.
Yeah.
It's like, you're not that guy who looks like that.
He's just doing that so he can say he doesn't have time to hit the gym.
Yeah. But no, Courtney Cox was infinitely hotter.
No.
I'd even go as far as say Lisa Kudrow was hotter than Jen Aniston.
That's fucking stupid.
Yes.
That's fucking dumb.
Would you rather have sex with Lisa Kudrow in that show or Jen Aniston?
Me?
Yes.
Jen Aniston.
All right, that's fine.
That's such
Would you rather have sex with Ross or Joey?
Joey.
Okay. We're on a break, Ben. Ben, put your penis in my ass. It's Ross. No, I did not like Friends. We were talking about Matthew Perry. Oh, R.I.P. He drowned in a hot tub.
Yeah.
After playing 2 hours of pickleball.
That is the way I want
That's
to
the
go
way
out.
a senior citizen dies.
But he went out like a patriot.
I guess so. Yeah. No, this is the way all your grandparents are going to go out eventually, guys.
They're not playing pickleball.
They do. The old people love
You're
pickleball.
right, they do. I've been to the YMCA and
I
seen it.
go to the Y. I run the track and I can see the gym, and they have pickleball tournaments
They're
all the
good.
time. And they're not young kids there, Ben. They're all in their 60s. They're not good at the game.
They are.
Some of them
It doesn't
are.
look like it.
It doesn't look like it?
I played tennis with my neighbor who you saw today. When he picked me up, the
in the
91-year-old
90s?
man. He
Yeah,
can't move.
He looks spry, though.
He hits the ball and say it bounces here. It will spin 10 feet away on one hit. They're crafty.
Yeah, they are crafty. They've had years to think about the game.
Yeah.
This is the only game they could dominate in at their old age.
They don't remember their wife's name or where they put their keys. but God damn it,
they know how
the
to
game.
serve a fucking
They
tennis
know how to
ball.
serve.
Yeah. Oh, God, pickleball. Yeah, I'm not into
You know,
pickleball.
there's down south where, at least when I was in Fort Worth, there's pickleball bars.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's sick.
That makes sense.
So just all pickleball outside and then a nice bar on the inside?
I get hammered. I'd try to spank someone with the racket immediately.
That's what winds up happening.
Yeah, that's definitely what happens.
That's why you sign a waiver.
As soon as you walk in,
You're legally allowed to get spanked.
you're legally allowed to get spanked, father.
Next thing you know, some people come in with dog collars.
Turns into a gay bar immediately.
BDSM.
Yeah, BDSM.
Real quick.
But yeah. Speaking of sports, World Series happened. I don't care.
I don't give
I
a
don't give a
shit about
shit.
I don't give a shit about baseball. Rangers won.
Who? They're from where?
Texas.
Okay.
They beat the Diamondbacks.
Why do we have Rangers in Texas and Rangers in New York? Stupid.
Kind of dumb. I guess
Where were the Diamondbacks from? That's gotta be
Arizona. That makes sense.
two South teams playing. That's fucking disgusting. Of course, no one cares about baseball now.
Yeah. Put that Civil War now. It's a different outcome.
Oh my God, Jesus. Yeah.
Baseball's just I don't like it.
It's America's game, apparently.
Yeah, but America's dumb,
It's
fat,
dumb.
and stupid.
But there's a reason why it's not America's game anymore.
football.
Football. Because football's interesting. It's
Yeah.
great. It's men.
I don't
You're
wanna-
running, you're tackling. That's fun. That's exciting.
Yeah, and plus, you know that these athletes making millions, their brain's gonna match yours in 30 years.
Yes. No, I did watch another. I did it on purpose because I was high on marijuana the other day.
Oh, nice flex.
I know.
Sick flex.
So cool. I stuck behind the school during English class and got a little. Because, I mean, what's my English teacher doing? Just complaining about getting pregnant and then every day.
Is that the biggest teacher issue?
Only for English teachers. English teachers are always pregnant.
I had a math teacher that was pregnant every year.
Was it Mr. You bleep that.
Mister?
Mr. You remember him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
What was his saying?
I don't remember. I never had him. I saw him in the hallway, and I remember you telling me him. And I remember just walking past him. But he, said something in the hallway, and I walked past him. I just remember what you said to me.
I remember his first day of class. He goes,
And that's the first word that
he
came
goes,
to mind.
My name's Mr. and it's not just my last name. Everyone calls me that.
Bleep that, too.
I was like, what is sick flex?
Yeah, that's not something you want to be called, too.
And then he would pass around.
It's not Mr. Badass or Mr. tough shit. It's Mr. Mr.
I think if your last name was Mr. Tough Shit, then the kids would stuff him in locker. Because you know he's going to be 5'7", bald,
Oh, yeah.
never married.
Never married.
No long-term girlfriends.
No long-term girlfriend. With teachers, you have to be married by 25 or it's over.
No.
I think so.
No, because I feel like when you start out pre-K, so your stress levels are low.
Do you start out pre-K?
No, but I feel like
They don't just automatically start teachers at pre-K, do they?
No, but most new teachers are always elementary, middle
If
school.
only there was a teacher that we both knew that we could ask.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I know a few.
I don't know any. Not one.
Friend of the show,
Nope.
mother of the show. Hit the link in this episode description and get 25% off your first order at CBDistillery. Orders of $75 or more have free shipping. We got gummies, oils, chocolate, drink mixes, bombs, and Jake, guess what? Even more chocolates.
Wow.
Shop by benefit. CBD to relax. It's good to help you sleep, pain relief, and it's even good for your pets. New Delta 9 THC gummies available in states, obviously where it's legalized. And it doesn't make you as tired as the Delta 8 stuff, Jake. Welcome back to the Schemin Dreamin pod. You want to support a good cause? Well, head on over to the shop. We got hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, bucket hats, all the essentials you want. The link will be in the episode description and also our Instagram bio at Schemin Dreamin pod. Or hit us up at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. And if you're interested in advertising on this show or a twin show, Two and Cooler, email snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you, yes, you, can start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond. Fuck Jeffrey Epstein.
I know somebody who has a boyfriend whose pool house I could stay in. How about that?
You excited?
I might do it now.
You get your privacy.
Oh yeah, I get my privacy. I'm gonna jerk off in your boyfriend's pool house. It's fucking disgusting.
You need your privacy at this young age.
Well, when she first said, "Come down to Thanksgiving," I'm like, "I'll come down maybe after our Thanksgiving and be like, spend some time there, and
some
then
pumpkin pie.
eat some pumpkin pie, and then go home. It's only an hour drive."
It does depend what games are on for me.
Detroit is on.
What time?
I don't know. I'm watching that full game. You know how we feel about Dan Campbell in Detroit.
We are very pro Dan Campbell.
I might spend whatever little money I have left on a golf jersey and wear that.
No, get a Jahmyr Gibbs.
I like golf a lot.
Yeah, but I have a text actually here proving how big of a Jahmyr Gibbs fan I am.
Do you?
From October 2020.
Okay.
I was texting our cousin.
October 2020?
Yep,
That was years ago.
it was. I have...
How long is it going to take you to pull that up? Because it's going to be dead air. You can't have that.
It's going to be dead air.
No,
Here it is, right here.
That's why the show's going downhill.
I want you to see October 9th.
All right, show it to me then. I don't have my glasses on. I can't see that far.
I'm talking about how there's a kid. I'm scouting out kids now in my later years. Talking about fantasy is going to be my first round pick. Then there he is, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Ben's just showing me pictures of kids on his phones. They're doing things. I don't have my glasses on. I can't see what they're doing exactly.
Biggest Jahmyr Gibbs fan there.
Are they like gymnastic kids or what? Why are they doing those poses, Ben?
We don't question.
I was talking to my buddy the other day about, because I'm not into college football.
That's your next phase.
I don't think it is.
Jake.
I can't get into it. But I was talking about how weird it is, like, the people, like, I get being into college football to see, like, prospects for the NFL. But then there are the guys who are into high school football a lot to see prospects for college.
And they're scouting middle school.
That's where I went. And I'm like, well, at the middle school, I'm like, what about Little Loop eventually? Being a Little Loop scout.
Yeah.
You gotta take pictures of the kids and write it all down and be like, this kid's gonna make it big and modified.
Yeah, you're like Dan Snyder from Nickelodeon.
Let me just take a pic of the kid's feet.
You want to come in my hot tub? Miranda Cosgrove was in here.
Jeanette McCurdy ring a bell?
Yeah, she hates him.
Of course she does. Fucking, why wouldn't you?
I did do a little Dan Snyder research down the rabbit hole when I couldn't sleep the other night. You remember?
Those are not the rabbit holes you want to fall into when you can't sleep.
No.
No.
I was wide awake.
Yeah, no. That's going to keep you awake.
Yeah, it was...
read about, like, pastries in Belgium if you want to fall asleep.
Or best dog breeds to buy for first-time owners.
Don't buy a pit bull, folks.
Get a pit bull.
Don't get a pit bull. Don't get a puppy pit bull, too. If you can't take them for walks.
Just let them sit behind the bar.
I'm not getting into that. Yeah.
Too close to home.
Too close to home. Not my dog.
Yeah, our dogs are well behaved.
Yeah, they're old as shit. They don't do anything.
That's why.
That's why. It's perfect for me.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Take them on a quick walk.
I'm like, buddy, you want to sit on the couch for 8 hours and watch football after a walk? She's out for 12.
Yeah.
Noelle ain't getting up.
No.
No. And then, like, every night, I like when she's sleeping on the couch next to me, and then I'll go to the fridge, get, like, maybe some turkey or something, and then I wave in front of her nose till she wakes up. She wakes up, eats it, and then falls back asleep a minute later. Yeah.
Delirious. I think...
I'm like, this is the best thing ever.
You know what we should do? We should just adopt old dogs at the SPCA.
That's what I want to do.
Give them a good life, and then adopt another 12-year-old dog.
Yeah. No, just...
Keep the trend going. Someone's got to adopt them.
Because the old dogs aren't really ever going to get adopted.
No.
And they're low maintenance, they're good, and they're going to be friendly to you.
Yeah.
It's nice. No.
Or I think if you adopt a dog from the SPCA, if you adopt a puppy, you have to adopt an older dog. If it's good with dogs.
Yeah. You have to adopt an old wise dog to teach a young dog.
Yeah, it's like Will Levis. He came into the league.
We were talking about that.
Yeah, he came in the league. Ryan Tannehill, mentor.
Yeah.
That's the old dog right there.
Because that's how you want a because you were saying in the car to me, I don't remember your quote, but you said that's how you want a quarterback to start, is learning behind someone like Ryan Tannehill for a couple months instead of, and you said this to me, instead of these Bryce Young or CJ Stroud types that just come along and they're all flashy and, oh, you can throw for so many yards and, oh, I guess you're so talented. But, they're just so so flashy, and it's not about the game to them. It's about the flash.
And Anthony Richardson.
But he got hurt because of that, because God's angry at him.
Why do you have to have so much money around your neck?
There's that, too.
Why?
And then, but this is just what you were saying to me.
And
then you were talking about Lamar Jackson for some reason, even though I think Lamar Jackson is one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now.
You called him a running back. In the car, you said Lamar, Jalen Hurts you like.
Oh, no, but you said Lamar Jackson should only be running from the police, is what you said to me.
That's what I said?
Yeah, you called him a running back, but you said, oh, he should only be running from the cops.
You told me that...
And I don't know what you meant by that. Maybe you could elaborate on that for me.
I'll elaborate on that when you...
Because I like when he runs and scrambles out of the
pocket. Well, in the car, I was telling you about how Shaq got him and his friends all degrees from college, and you said... and you go, huh... Shaq never struck me as an educated person. about that? And then on air, you were talking about Jalen Hurts going back to school, and you were stunned. Can you elaborate on that?
No, I was just because once you graduate school, why do you go back?
Well, they didn't graduate. They went to the NFL early.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, so that's why you were stunned.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Oh, I can't keep up that bit.
I can't either.
It's bad. It was a joke, folks.
That should just be the title of the episode. We're not racist.
No, we're still titling it the pool house because I'm bitter at somebody for even suggesting that.
I don't know what you're gonna do with the privacy in that pool house. And our government.
What do they expect me to do?
I think Epstein's Island. You have a pool.
The pool is closed off, which bothers me too.
Wait, it's not open?
The pool is not open. He bought the property for. We're gonna piss someone off with this, but apparently he bought the property, and the property was built by some rich guy in PA, whatever that means. How rich can you be?
A big shark.
Some big Quaker in Pennsylvania. He sold a lot of oats, I guess.
Oh.
But apparently he built it for his daughter with polio, and this was back in probably the 40s when polio was still around. And then it was falling apart, so he just closed off the pool, but renovated the pool house.
He lives in FDR's house.
He might be. He might.
Wow. How do you not take care of a pool?
It was how they built it back in the day. That was just not. You needed new materials, and that it was probably going to cost more than it would to shut it down.
Yeah. So what is it now? A garbage?
It was probably made out of asbestos and lead paint and asbestos.
And he's too good to have the white trash where your pool turns into a landfill.
Yeah, no, that's why you shut it down. Yeah, and that's what he did.
Or turn it into a landfill.
But he's not white trash.
I know.
He's a respectable man.
He's
a respectable man.
He is a respectable man.
He is a respectable house.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to stay in the pool house.
But I think you could have a respectable house and a landfill in the back.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can.
Take a drive down to West Virginia.
I don't want to.
I've always wanted to go.
Do you think those homeowners are respectable, or do you think it goes back to the meth heads we were talking about earlier?
Trailer owners.
Trailer owners. I'm sorry.
You got to get a loan for a house.
They're never getting that.
They're not getting that.
We're not getting that either.
No. But guess what?
I already figured that out.
We live in New York.
We live in New York.
I actually, when we were working at our last job, I found out I could have got approved for a hefty house.
Really?
Yeah, because I have no debt.
The housing market's going to collapse soon again, so you might have gotten screwed over. Maybe you lucked out.
I wasn't going to get a house.
No, you definitely weren't.
I don't want one. I like living in apartments.
I like apartments, too. I just don't like landlords.
Yeah, but you never see them.
That's another problem.
You want to see them, but you hate them.
Yes.
So you want to see the...
I want to put a face to my hate, obviously.
They're
still scumbags.
See,
even if it's not a face-to-face landlord, and I get how sections of the but maybe some people, maybe in China, were very right about landlords, and that they're very disgusting human beings who just make money off of people living in their locations and their properties.
Yeah. Also, I like how inflation only matters for the price of my apartment and not my paychecks.
Yes. That and groceries.
Yeah. Groceries are ridiculous.
Well, don't worry.
I'm urging everyone that listens, every time you go to the self-checkout aisle, steal one item.
Steal 3 items. Fuck
No,
it.
no.
Make it small.
Keep it respectable. You put yourself on a loyalty program. So,
it's not stealing. It's a loyalty
you go
program.
in, day 1 through 8, just steal an 80-cent pack of tuna. Get that confidence, and then get into the ribeyes.
An 80-cent pack of tuna.
Yeah,
go in the
just
ribeyes.
to say you got one on Wegmans.
I pulled one off on them. No, you could you could apply to work at the company, and guess what? You could go in the back and steal whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I did that when I worked there, but you could just bust open packages, throw it in the damaged thing, and then just eat ho-hos and zebra cakes all day.
Dude.
It's nice.
What's your favorite?
But I didn't do that.
What's your favorite Little Debbie snack?
Ooh.
Give me your. You want to go top 2, top 3?
Oh. I let out a grunt for that one. Zebra cakes.
Zebra cakes are my one. I love
zebra cakes.
Cosmic brownies my 2.
Christmas trees.
Yeah.
I love the Christmas trees.
If you say the oatmeal cream pie, I'm strangling you on air.
No, that's never gonna top 3 because the oatmeal kind of ruins it.
Not moon pies either.
No. Don't they have like the?
They have Swiss rolls. I think ho-hos are...
The ho-hos are a different Swiss roll than the ones that Little Debbie has.
Swiss rolls are Little Debbie, I want to say. Ho-hos
Are they?
are the other one.
Hostess.
Yeah,
Hostess?
they're Hostess, yeah.
Hostess, didn't they go out of business because of Twinkies or whatever?
Twinkies aren't that good.
Twinkies are fucking shit. Anyone who likes Twinkies are fucking cowards.
Or fat.
Or fat. If anyone likes Twinkies in the room, I'm sorry.
No, I think you could like Twinkies, but you have to acknowledge that it's not on the other snacks levels.
I don't even... They have Swiss rolls.
Yeah.
They also have honey buns.
Oh. Do I got to bump Christmas trees out of my top 3?
Don't fucking try. They have the Nutty Buddy, too.
Nutty Buddies are in my top 3. I'm taking out Cosmic Brownie.
Yeah, Cosmic Brownies do not...
They're good, though.
They don't... Yeah, but they don't
They're good.
crack it. They're fine.
And they're consistent.
They're fine. But honey buns, zebra cakes, Swiss rolls... Oh, my God. Nutty Buddies are good.
I'm locking in mine. Zebra cakes at 1.
I'm with you on the zebra cakes. Don't get me wrong.
Nutty
brother.
Buddies at 2. I love Nutty Buddies. And then at 3 is where it gets dicey. I like honey buns. And you could even go jumbo honey buns at 3.
All right, let's not get too fat here. I did want to roll my chin into another chin when you mentioned...
You let out a sigh, too.
Dude, when
as
you
soon as I
mentioned
said
jumbo
Little
honey
Debbie,
buns, I felt my chin expanded 3 sizes
as soon as
that
I
day.
said Little Debbie's, you went... I heard you breathing heavy.
I was already psyching my heart up for that. That's the thing when you're fat.
Your heart rate was going up because it was panicking.
I'm an addict, but I'm an old addict.
I'm an addict of zebra cakes.
You know, being a former obese kid, you know, you hear these trigger words, and it's just like, it's not like your friend being like, "Oh, it's only one drink at a bar," and you're like, "Okay."
It's only 3 packs of zebra.
It's only when I hear zebra cakes, I'm like, "Oh, I guess it's only 4 packs of zebra cakes I have to eat."
My first thought goes, I could be more efficient if I blend it up and put it in syringes.
If I boof zebra cakes,
If I just shoot up zebra cakes.
if I boof these Nutty Buddies, I might be good.
Yeah, I'd be fucking
I do love. I'd go zebra cakes, Christmas trees, and then Swiss rolls. I like the softness, and
I like
the
Swiss
softness
rolls.
and the cream.
Are you a Swiss roll or a ho-ho kind of guy?
Swiss rolls are better than ho-hos.
I think so too. I think
Yes.
Hostess is...
Hostess is garbage. It's mid garbage.
I like the donuts.
trash.
I like the donuts though.
I don't even like. I like proper donuts.
Well, you get bang for your buck with them.
Do you?
You're at a gas station, high as shit. They're like $3, and you get like 20 donuts in there of the mini ones, the mini powdered.
Yeah.
Good bang for your buck right there.
I can't eat even when I'm high. I can't do that. It'd kill me.
You can.
It's hard because they're very dry. Is the problem. There's no like moisture to the donuts.
Yeah, but you always have a drink with you.
You don't get this, Ben, you weren't in the game. You don't understand it. Back in the 90s, when you're in the game and you're
Back in the 90s.
when you're running fucking donuts on the Upper East Side, you understand. You don't get it.
What year in the 90s?
2000.
I'm about to say, so you're negative something.
Yeah, I wasn't born in the 90s.
Yeah, the 90s were tough growing up in.
You were 2 years old, but yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Remember 9/11?
Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday. I lost many friends.
You walked through blood and bone in the streets of Manhattan.
Yeah.
To find your brother. Turns
Man.
out he was back home in West Seneca in his crib.
He was still in my father's nuts. But I was looking for him through the debris.
Oh my god. I don't know.
I was actually doing customer service on the 12th floor.
I was thinking about our dad's nuts the other day, but I don't remember why.
I feel like you were just horny.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a weird fucking... Batman couldn't have beat that info out of me.
No, I know. I know. No, I was. I just don't remember why. All right, let's talk about something else.
I don't know how to segue that.
Figure it out.
Um.
You want to talk about our lazy co-host who won't show up?
Yeah, he
won't give me a ride to the studio.
He has missed the last 2 episodes.
He has. Was he not even here the last
I
time?
did it solo, and I was Emily and I were both hungover as shit.
Were you guys?
Did not feel good.
I was sick. I was actually sick this time. I was
sick.
not blackout drunk. I was sick.
Yeah. I did not feel good. I tried taking a sip of tequila and threw up in the bathroom.
Yeah, you guys should have just not did it for a week.
Not did what?
Not a choice.
Is it not a choice?
No.
Ooh, jeez.
We're not pro-choice here for podcast
I didn't know we had a
episodes.
plantation owner on Schemin Dreamin here.
Master, I had too much to drink.
Oh,
last
mister,
night.
can I just not skip the podcast for one golly old week? Bleep this entire segment. I'll do double the podcast next week. I promise. Bleep that entire fucking thing, Emily, please. Oh my
His
god.
future's depending on it.
Oh, I can't do that. I can't be doing that.
Can I
voice.
get a lord?
I just don't have no riffs in me right now, mister. I'm tired right now. Can't you just go 1 week without a podcast, please? But working on the scheming and dreaming all day long. Bleep this entire thing. Never let this audio get out, please.
This is how you blackball us now.
Oh my god, why did I do that?
Save me some of that Coke. I want to try some of this fucking $10 whiskey.
All right, you have the rest of it. It's not $10. All right, we're back on. Cut that entire
It doesn't smell as bad. Why
It's
do you
not
like
bad.
Canadian whiskey so much?
Shut up. Just make sure that entire minute. Just cut that entire minute.
I will.
I'm not gonna tell you how to do your job. You do it a lot better than I do. I don't have a job right now. But
You know what? Cut that too.
do us a solid. 10 years down the line, when I do make it to Congress and you want some bill passed, I got you. All right, you're gonna be my Israel lobby. No, the whiskey is one. It's not $10. I told you it was $16.99.
With a what?
Two-
$15 mail-in rebate?
$2 discount. Probably like a $4 mail-in rebate. There's.
Do you do the mail-in rebates?
No, I'm not.
Thank God.
I'm not that.
I was just making sure. If you
Once you do the mail-in rebate, it's over.
you are,
It's over.
you're gonna need to calm the shakes every morning.
Yeah, I'm not near that point.
I'm eating fucking breakfast at 7 p.m.
Here's a bowl of Cheerios and a little vodka in it.
I'm eating stale pie. Oh, this tastes like shit.
It's not that bad though.
I also hate whiskey.
That's your problem. Whiskey's nice. It's good. You're a tequila guy,
I am a tequila guy.
and I'm more of a whiskey guy.
Do we have common ground? Can we meet in the middle of the Gaza Strip and just agree to peace?
Shut up about that.
Why?
No, this summer.
Why, you got any steaming takes?
Shut up. No. This summer, Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson. You're Kate Hudson.
Oh, I've
Disagree about
never,
everything.
I've never been a Kate Hudson guy.
No, I haven't.
She's
either.
not that hot.
But there's been a couple. I think they've been in like 2 romantic comedies together, and I watched them.
Oh.
both.
If
They're
you're in 2
terrible.
rom-coms together,
She's Kurt Russell's stepdaughter. Yes, I'm a big Kurt Russell guy. They're too old for you. They don't get it.
yeah, it's.
I was gonna tell you.
Too much of a young
I
soul.
want Faz to be on because I was gonna tell him I rewatched Midnight Cowboy the other night. A movie that would go over your head and you wouldn't like it.
He might be here in what? Within the year?
But no, Midnight Cowboy is a fun movie. It's the first X-rated movie to win an Oscar.
It was an X-rated movie.
It was an X-rated movie. It came out in '69.
Nice.
Listen, sometimes you're a Texas cowboy and you move to New York, and your idea of to make money is to follow women around and try to hustle them, but then eventually you end up blowing guys in a movie theater, and that's really the genesis of the movie.
Wait, that's the movie plot?
It's hard to. It's why you wouldn't like it. It would
Wait,
go over your head.
Wait.
So, Joe Buck, John Voight, he's a Trump conservative now. He's a big Trump guy. But in the '60s, his breakout role, he was a Texas guy who was moving to New York City, and he wanted to sleep with older, wealthy women as like a prostitute and make money.
Yeah.
He did it once in the movie, and he ended up paying the woman, and then like the money he makes up is because he like has gay sex with people.
Hell yeah.
It's a great movie.
Hell yeah.
And then Dustin Hoffman's in there. You ever see that? I'm walking here.
Yeah.
He did that. That was improv too.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
A taxi was driving in the middle of the thing. Yeah. He was like a crippled Italian. Because, I mean, all Italians in the 60s in New York were crippled. And they were
All
hustling,
Italians are crippled a little bit.
Yeah, and they live in, like, this condemned apartment that has no heat or nothing.
Yeah, that's good old New York for you.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's a great movie. It's like how New York used to be very gritty and dirty.
Yeah.
It was a disgusting
Now
place
there's too
to
much
live.
fashion.
No, it's terrible. You can't live in New York now.
I don't want to.
I tried to do the gritty thing back in New York a couple of years ago.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the dance move and I nearly punched you.
No. But no, you know me back in New York a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to live that, but it's like, it doesn't exist anymore.
No.
You can't do that.
No, they look at you different.
Now you have to, like, be gentrified. You gotta go to coffee shop to coffee shop.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Everyone's dressed nice, too, in New York. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Everyone should be in, like, bundled up coats. And
And
it should always be cold.
in June.
In June. Absolutely, they should. I mean, I was there
chilly
in
out.
May. Yeah.
Just huddled around the Christmas tree.
Huddled
giant
around
Christmas
fucking
tree.
the garbage can trash fires. There should be one on every corner.
Yeah, I do like the rats in New York City.
The rats are nice. I
I'm
saw
very-
some big ass
Yeah,
rats.
I'm very pro rat.
I do too. I want to feed them like full pizzas.
They would eat
I
it.
want to see how fucking big those things can get.
Oh, dude, I feel like the sewer rats, they're gator size.
Oh yeah, there's more rats than people in New York,
Yeah.
and that's scary.
You know how much you make being a rat exterminator in New York? You start at 80 to 100 grand.
I would never.
It would be like an inside job for the rat.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I would get the intel. Hey, they're hitting the spot. They're hitting the
Hey,
spot.
Go, get out of the trash house.
Get out.
You're Matt Damon in The Departed.
Yeah.
You're on the inside.
Yeah. Feeding info.
Put special ops on standby. We're gonna take this bastard tonight. Then you kill the King Rat and take over.
Yeah, I live in the fucking apartment I shouldn't be able to afford because the rats are paying me off.
There's rats in that movie. There's rats in his apartment in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Mark Wahlberg shined in that movie.
He's great. He was. Did he win the Oscar? He was nominated for one for that.
Really?
He was. He was nominated for one. I don't know if he won it.
And Leo didn't win one.
No, Leo. Fuck. He won one for a fucking shit movie.
Did you see there was just a picture coming out of one of his 22-year-old girlfriends with her hand down the back of his pants? I'm just going to speculate.
Yeah, let's go.
Got his asshole fingered in public.
Nice. Good for him.
I agree.
Good for him. That's what we all strive for.
Yeah.
But we can't do that.
People say God's not real. How come,
Explain that one.
how come there's a G-spot in my asshole?
Exactly. Why did God put it there? It
Yeah.
was not to be unlocked by some hidden key.
Not that I've had it unlocked.
No, I haven't either. Allegedly.
Moving on.
Yeah, no, but Mark Wahlberg was nominated for an Oscar for that one.
Deserves it.
I don't like how we drink and then every conversation eventually leads back to Mark Wahlberg.
That's just how it's going to be.
We gotta have him on. We gotta lure him in here somehow.
We got to
We
tell
can
him.
start. He has a tequila. We can start promoting that.
Oh, Fletcher Zool.
I don't know what it's called.
I've seen it.
He's also from Boston. Like, what the
He
fuck are
did
you
say-
doing with the tequila?
He's finding his own lane.
That and
He
his
dares to be different.
Dad and his brother, who looks like a half-formed fetal pig, he's finding his own lane.
You
with
talking
his
about
fucking
Donnie?
No, I'm talking about Paul, the burger brother.
Yeah, the one that
He has a
doesn't go to the
half-formed
gym.
fetal pig. Yeah, Donnie is something else. He looks.
How many times at Thanksgiving dinner do you think Mark urges him to go to the gym?
At least 20.
Come on, get up with me at
Come on.
2 in the morning.
Come on, oh my God, following him on Instagram. He's up every 3 a.m. He's up.
Yeah.
And he's got like 50 people in his personal gym. He's like, yeah, well, the grind squad, brother. But I gained 50 pounds to play Father Stu.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, Mark.
I never want to see that movie.
No, it fucking sucks. I watched it. It sucks.
I watched the first 10 minutes.
It's god awful.
I'd rather not even watch The Whale. I'd rather be the whale.
I never want to watch The Whale either.
The scene, I saw a clip of him eating the pizza. It was amazing.
I've been there before. I get it.
Yeah, but you weren't.
I've
him.
not been at The Whale because he's mixing all these things, and I'm like, you can't.
And he somehow was a kid.
Yeah, I don't get that. Was he skinny in college? How did he become the whale?
There's no. I mean,
Did he step in an ocean one time? It's like, I'm trying to become the whale? Or did he say, my career is not going good after the Mummy movies, and I got sexually molested by some producer, so I guess I won't do anything for 10 years, and I'll become the whale and win an Oscar? Is that what helped him?
I think it was the latter.
Yeah, probably the latter.
He was great in the Mummy movies.
I love the first two.
I mean, they were a staple of our household.
They were, because we owned them on VHS.
Yes.
And that's a.
We also didn't own a lot of movies on VHS, so we rewatched.
I don't know why Mom took us to church, because we didn't really believe in God. She didn't either. But we really believed in those VHS movies that we owned. And
The Scorpion King?
Scorpion
I've
King
seen the
was another
Scorpion
one.
King 1,000 times.
Seen that like 80 times. That was like every Tuesday afternoon.
Yep.
For like a while, we'd throw on the Scorpion King.
Yeah.
All right.
And every time it was a great movie.
It still rocked. And I don't know why.
That is such... Was that a pun?
So what else is on your mind?
No. Were you trying to make a pun?
What else is on your mind nowadays? I don't know what you're talking about.
Because Dwayne The Rock Johnson was there.
I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
That was fucking bad.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just gonna fucking...
You sound insane right now.
Two brothers, two viewpoints.
What is that? Who are those guys? Is that us?
No, it's Matt and Andrew.
There's another brother duo?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
How are they?
Like, for podcasting wise,
I don't know. I've never met
or
them. How are
in
they in
person.
person?
Oh, tremendous.
Tremendous guys. That's good.
We went to Nashville for Andrew's
Oh, those are the guys who
bachelor
went
party.
to, okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's nice.
Good people,
Good people.
as the kids would say. Good people.
Good people. Good strangers, as the kids would say.
I don't... Yeah.
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 The kids do be talking.
Kids do be talking. They be talking a lot of shit.
What was your favorite Halloween costume you saw a kid wear?
I saw probably two kids this entire year for Halloween.
Nice.
And they both had coats over their costumes, so I couldn't tell what the fuck they were.
No candy.
No candy.
Kids these days are soft.
In fact, I would hand them empty Raptors and be like, try again next year, bitch.
Yeah, I had a bunch of Zins laying out, and and no kids had the courage to take them.
Zins, I'm like, I guess I have half an 8-ball left, and then I just threw it in his thing. That or what did I hear about
I like the kid in the air conditioning costume. That was my favorite.
Oh, you told me that, and I didn't see him.
Yeah. It's like, do you fix air conditionings too? And you just...
Dude, I would have given him an entire bag of candy.
I gave him a lot more. I gave him more than his buddy.
I would, oh yeah, make sure he knows that too. Make sure that buddy knows that.
It's for all the parents listening. It's based off the costume.
It is based off the costume.
You're gonna get a minimum 10 pieces regardless.
How much effort do you want to put in your kid's costume? Because it's going to affect your child's happiness.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't get that much candy in that Halloween, guess what? He's going to grow up hating you.
Yeah. If
he's going to become a drug addict. So why don't you invest in your kid's Halloween costume?
If he has a bag, if he has a bag full of Whoppers, next step's fentanyl, and it's on you.
So it's all your fault.
You could have avoided it.
You were a bad parent. I don't care if you're.
You don't even have to spend money at Party City. The best costumes are you make your own.
Best costumes are homemade.
I did like the kid that went as Ed Gein for Christmas.
Really?
No.
He had a Halloween bag made out of people's nipples.
Yeah. He walked around with lampshades of skin.
I was reading about some serial killers the other day, and I'm like, you'd be surprised how many of them are classified as, like, mentally retarded.
Yeah.
There's, like, half of them are just retarded.
Yeah. But they still outsmart law enforcement.
Like, barely. And I'm like, how? They're like, I'm going to hide the dead body in the peanut butter.
And the law enforcement's like, we
just can't get them.
We only check the jelly. The one officer, maybe we should look in that giant jar of peanut butter. Are you crazy, Officer?
Are you out of your mind, Jenkins? The mayor will never approve of this.
Get back to the shop and work on paperwork.
There's a black family. Harass them. Maybe they know something. They're like, we're from out of town. We're from Miami. I don't care.
I don't care, Jenkins.
That would be like, oh, it's another dead prostitute. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, Gomez, wasn't that the one you were with last week?
Hey, were you with her? Gomez kind of looks like your sister, huh? Hey, come on, knock it off, Chief.
All right, back to this murder.
All right, back to this murder. Come on. we got 20 more minutes and we can knock off for the day.
It's just them talking about the Red Sox game.
Yeah, no, they did not take those things seriously.
And then they go to the newsstand. A lot of leads.
A lot of leads.
They're fucking... Them breaking news about, like, homicides is like Donnie T talking.
Who's Donnie T?
Donnie Trump. I feel like it's just they say something, it doesn't go anywhere, then they take credit for it.
Yeah, they just ramble on and on. Folks, we're going to catch this killer. He's a bad killer. He's killing a lot of women. We're going to catch him eventually.
I said, wow, that's a bad killer.
I said, wow, he's sending cryptic notes to the police. Folks, I cracked all the cryptic notes. I cracked them all. Yeah.
What a loser.
What a loser. He's terrible. He's killing all these gay prostitutes, folks.
I love when Shane Gillis...
Must be a Democrat.
Voted for Hillary.
Voted for Hillary. Not one of my voters. No. I would have used a knife. I'm just saying, folks. Too much DNA. Not smart.
Do you think he's ever talked in, like, full sentences?
No, he can't.
It's just half
He
thoughts.
can't. It's these half thoughts that he has. One and like another thing, he like never like laughs or smiles.
I don't think he can.
He can't because he doesn't find anything funny.
No.
Nothing he finds funny in life.
Other than like the Democrats losing the primary.
But even that he doesn't find funny.
I think he lets out one chuckle.
He's like, haha. He's like, folks, you have like a smile like that, but it's not genuine. Nothing makes that man happy.
No.
He's never been happy before in his life. At least Biden's been happy before.
Yeah, he could have a...
But that's all he has right now are his old happy memories. That's all he has to reflect
and a
on.
fucking...
Is getting ice cream with his grandpa back in fucking 1948.
some soup pants full of dookie.
Yeah, exactly. But no, Trump doesn't feel anything.
Smile on Biden's face as he just walks away confused.
Piss trail behind him. Yeah.
Mr. President, we're going this way.
Oh, okay. Remember the old White Sox game? Remember when they fixed the World Series in 1919?
Joe, those are classified.
Joe, come on. Yeah, no. We don't like any politicians now.
Who are you voting for?
Nobody now. They all lost my vote.
Can we do a write-in and try to get 16 people?
Yeah.
To vote for one person?
Shit, who should we write in? Who would you write in? That's a good question.
It's got to be somebody that's relevant in the news and funny.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, somebody funny for the wrong reasons.
I don't know. Mark Wahlberg doesn't feel relevant right now. Like, we have to relaunch his career.
Yeah, they got to make Uncharted 2. If they make Uncharted 2, Mark's in office.
They need to make another Four Brothers movie.
You know what? I'm just going to go Bert Kreischer.
Ugh, no. I don't understand your obsession with this man.
I don't find his comedy funny. I find him thinking he's funny.
Do you think that you would be a Bert Kreischer if your life followed a slightly different path? Because you would be.
No, I'm not, I don't think I'm egotistical enough to be Bert Kreischer.
That's true. You do have like a self-deprecating. You have enough self-awareness to not be happy.
Yeah.
That's not a good thing to say either.
Hurtful.
I'm sorry.
I don't know why I thanked you.
I apologize for that one.
But I can't.
I do love you.
Yeah, but I hate the way that everybody in the room is clearly making fun of him, and he's still...
He can't catch on.
And he's still lying,
Yeah.
and everyone knows he's lying.
Well, I've been in those situations because, I've been fat, and then, I check my pants after I hang out with my friends. There's just shit all over. And apparently they're making poop jokes the entire time. It just goes over my head.
And you got excited that you're hanging out with friends, so naturally
I
you
was
pissed
hanging out with
yourself.
actual people, and one of their moms had pizza on the way. So, of course, I was saying, even though they were making fun of me defecating my pants.
You thought the name Fat Piss was a compliment.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
That's my buddy Fat Piss. You were the guy when...
Hey, this is Fat Fest. Did I tell you about... Because I was somehow pretty mean in high school, like junior and senior year, even though I was so fat, that I nicknamed a kid who transferred in dog shit. Because in my chemistry class...
Because it matched your diet?
But in my chemistry class, me and my two buddies had, nicknames for everybody, and this kid just transferred in mid-year. And they're like, what do we call this kid? And I'm like, let's call him dog shit. So we just called him dog shit the entire year.
It caught on.
And he was a nice kid. He wound up graduating early.
Yeah, because he had.
No, everyone called him dog shit behind his back. Oh, it was and I was like 300 pounds and laughing my ass off at this kid named dog shit. And I'm like, geez, I should look in a mirror.
Well, laughing was the only way you were burning calories.
It was. That's why fat kids are funny.
Yeah.
That's the only exercise.
It's
they
the
get.
same way babies can float. You're just born that way.
You're just born that way. You have to be.
And the fat people that aren't funny are the worst people.
They're insufferable and they need to be like...
Rounded up.
It's going to take a while to round them up, then. Let me just say that. But no, they are... Because they're like...
Yeah.
They feel superior in some way.
Yeah, it's
they're like, well, I'm smart. I'm like, no, you're not. You're fat.
I got a really
You're
good...
so smart, you'd burn a couple calories.
I got a really good frame for working out.
That's another thing. See, I never lied to myself and said I had a good body if I just lost the weight. But I still do have... I have a protruding chest. That's the bones.
But you look good now.
I look good now, but the chest is still protruding.
Okay.
I know. But that's like a bone issue. That's not a fat issue at all. And it wasn't back when I was fat. In fact, I would have looked skinnier when I was obese if I had like a normal chest, I think.
Yeah, I mean...
So I would have looked better if I had normal
There's lag...
Ben, would you admit that I would have looked better if I had normal bones when I was obese?
I think the bones you had saved your life.
For my chest is collapsing in on itself.
It tried.
Oh, it tried a lot. I was having some respiratory problems you shouldn't be having at 15 years old.
No, I got big for a while, and I was walking around sounding like a puck.
You were which I liked a lot because I was losing weight and you were gaining it for a while.
I took the heat off him.
I told Mom, I'm like, the reason he's getting fat now is because I'm losing it. And she's like, don't say that. I'm like, it's true. The universe is balancing out.
I think it's because, like, we had to have an average weight of both of us.
Yeah.
So you lost it, I had to gain it.
You had to gain it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I
helped you.
That. You were fat for a little while.
I did get fat.
I bet I was licking my lips the entire time. Not because you were fat. I was thinking about eating you. But it was... it was because I'm like, well, isn't the universe a little ironic sometimes?
Well. Would you look at the turntables?
Look how the tables have turned, brother.
I'm surprised you didn't roofie me and throw me in a smoker.
Oh, no. I got enough joy, like, just going up the stairs before you and then looking down and you're huffing and puffing as you're, like, struggling up there. And I'm like, wow.
I did see a picture from, like, 3 years ago. I'm like, dude.
You were big.
That was me?
You were a big boy.
Yeah, but it's because I had a big beard, so I think that made me look bigger.
Oh, like the bones?
Yeah.
That's how it affects it?
Because that's why I grew my beard.
A big beard, but yeah.
Because if I had a clean-shaven face...
So when you were fatter, your penis looks smaller, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're at an hour?
Yes.
All right, let's end it.
What do you... All right.
I'm good to end it. I have to pee.
Do you have any closing thoughts?
Not really.
You know.